PokeSuutamie here, your local community translator. Today, we will be looking at a few different potential names for the possible third legendary of the Pokémon Scarlet and Violet games. On this channel, I have a lot of videos looking at the Japanese in Pokémon, whether it's translating news and media that is only available in Japanese, explaining the cultural importance of Pokémon and Pokémon lore, explaining any difference from the official English versions to the Japanese versions, explaining the meaning behind Japanese names, or just translating Japanese rumors. If you're interested in any of these kind of things, please be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification button. With all that being said, let's get on with the video. I've already made a video explaining the meaning of Miraidon and Koraidon's name. For the full detailed explanation, please check out the video linked above. But as a short explanation, Korai means ancient and Mirai means future. Additionally, both have Raidon at the end, using the Rai from Korai and Mirai. Raidon is a katakana word which becomes ride on in proper English. The current prevalent belief is that Koraidon and Miraidon will be rideable and a form of fast transportation in the open world region of Scarlet and Violet. So to complete the trio, it's possible that the third legendary would also be rideable, thus for consistency's sake would also have the Raidon as part of its name. The obvious theory, which honestly is pretty much confirmed at this point, is that the whole themes of the games, not just the legendaries, is time. Because of this, I have seen the name Genzaidon thrown around a lot, Genzai meaning present. However, if the third legendary is rideable, it doesn't make much sense that they wouldn't follow the naming pattern set by Koraidon and Miraidon. The other strong theory when it comes to naming is Eternal. However, we already have a Pokemon with Eternal in its Japanese name, Mugendina. Mugen is Eternal, and this Pokemon is Eternus in English. However, the other strong theory is that these legendaries also have a connection to the light spectrum and refraction. Honestly, this kind of scientific stuff isn't my strong suit, so I asked Soul Silver Art on Twitter to give me some words that he thinks might be relevant to the third legendary according to his theories. So let's look and see if any of them work with the Raidon approach. Ima, meaning now. Da Tenshi, meaning fallen angel. Tenshi, meaning angel. Niji, meaning rainbow. Hikari, meaning light. And we've already recently had a Hikari in the Pokemon world, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Mumei, meaning nobody. Yurai, meaning source. Not as in the edible source, of course, but like the source, the origin of things. Taiyo, meaning sun. Tsuki, meaning moon. Now the next one is a mouthful. Hakushokuko, meaning white light. Iro, meaning colors. Tengoku, meaning heaven. Chouchou, meaning butterfly. Sanran, meaning dispersion. Kusetsu, meaning refraction. Munashi, meaning void. Muhenzai, meaning infinite. Bakudai, meaning vast. Junkan, meaning loop. For some of the above listed words, there are more than the listed words that could be used, but none fit the Rai format. Out of all the possibilities listed above, the only one that gets close to working is Yurai. However, with a bit more digging, a few more possibilities were found that could tie in with any of the potential keywords listed earlier. Jinrai, meaning coming of God. Shurai, meaning coming of calamity. Burai, which can mean villainous or troublemaker. Lastly, Sasurai, which means wandering. Think a nomadic lifestyle, someone in exile or on a journey. So, Considering we are theorizing a rideable third legendary, and the huge likelihood that it would keep up with the naming consistencies set by Koraidon and Miraidon, I think we will possibly either see Uraidon, the origin or source of all Pokemon, Jinraidon, the coming of God Pokemon, Shuraidon, the Pokemon who will bring calamity, Buraidon, the villainous Pokemon, or Sasuraidon, the wandering Pokemon. Personally, I think any of these would be cool, and each one offers up interesting potential storylines. Jinraidon could have great ties with Pokemon legends and could tell the story of a god that is upset with the current state of the world. Uraidon could be the beginning of all Pokemon in the new region and the beginning of the new region itself. Buraidon would be pretty self-explanatory with its name. The villainous Pokemon who just wants to bring pain to the world for no other purpose but its own enjoyment. Sasuraidon could be the present, wandering aimlessly, not knowing the past or the future. Additionally, Sasuraidon could also have an interesting possible link to Nemona via the Odyssey. However, for one reason or another, for this video I decided to put extra thought into the possibility of Shuraidon. To build upon the idea of Shuraidon, I worked with the wonderful Kichi at key_catart on Twitter to create a concept art for Shuraidon. Since Shurai means the coming of calamity, I imagine Shuraidon awakens and brings calamity to this world when the balance of the past and the future are uneven. Perhaps Shuraidon is trapped in the crystal we see at the end of the second trailer. While the balance between dark and light, past and future, are even, the crystal is strong and safe, and many colors are able to pass through it. But once the balance becomes uneven, cracks start to form. So let's speculate that in Violet, the professor of the rival house or school is trying to bring back Koraidon. By doing this, they are ignoring the future for the sake of the past. The same idea but in reverse for the opposite game. But in doing so, the Pokemon of Calamity arrives from the crystal instead. It's only when you respect the past while looking forward to the future that you can overcome challenges and advance. When building a concept art for Shuraidon, we decided on the typing of Dark Dragon, a natural decision for a Pokemon that brings calamity. It is two-headed, one looking back towards the past with scarlet eyes, the other looking forward to the future with violet eyes. Excluding potential rideable forms, there are 5 forms of Shuraidon, which feature crystals on various parts of its body that change colors. Eyes Wide Open form has all crystals being vibrant. Sleep form, the crystals are grey and dull. Looking Back form, the crystals take a scarlet hue. Looking Forward form, the crystals take a violet hue. Then the final form of Shuraidon is hollow. This would allow for colors and light to refract through its body. Each head has double horns, with one of each being crystal. Additionally, when in its final form, Shuraidon only has one head, which has 2 horns, both of which are crystal. In Eyes Wide Open or final form, using the crystal horns, a special rainbow spectrum attack can be used. In general, I can imagine when true pure light shines on Shuraidon, it would be reflected into a rainbow via the crystals on its body. It was a lot of fun imagining and bringing an idea for Shuraidon to life. Honestly, I could talk more about the concept of Shuraidon, but I don't want to make this video last forever. However, if you would like to hear more about my ideas for Shuraidon, or about any of the other Pokemon linked to the names I mentioned today, please do drop a comment letting me know and I might make more. But also, please don't forget to check out key_catart on Twitter to see more fantastic art. But yes, that was a semi-deep dive into the possible storyline that could exist with a Pokemon like Shiraidon. And this is just one possibility. What about the other possible names? Uraidon, the origin source of all Pokemon. Jinraidon, the coming of God Pokemon. Paraidon, the villainous Pokemon. Sasuraidon, the wandering Pokemon. Of course, there is every possibility that the third legendary will not be rideable, although I think it probably will be. But if it's not rideable, it wouldn't need to follow the same naming criteria set by Koraidon and Miraidon. So this is just all a little bit of fun and speculation. I would like to thank everyone who has spent their time watching this video, and I'd also like to thank everybody who helped in making this video. I'm not usually a theory builder, so this was a whole new experience for me. Honestly, Suraidon became a bit of a fanfiction character. If the real third legendary is even half as cool as what Shiraidon is inside of my own head, I'll be pretty happy. But I still stand by the 5 possible names mentioned in this video as legitimate possibilities. Is there any particular name you liked? Have you formed any ideas or images about what Uraidon, Jinraidon, Viraidon, Sasuraidon, or even Shuraidon could be? Please let me know in the comments. As always, please do drop a like and a subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And sharing this video will help a ton. With that, it's time to say, Mata ne, bye bye!